Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope you're living in your greatest purpose. Let's get into your messages. Okay, messages for Scorpios. And I will also try to do Cancerian and Pisces. Kind of like a pre-New Year reading. Well, pre-Gregorian calendar New Year. Okay, so yeah, Scorpios. Fun facts. For many cultures, the New Year actually starts, at a different time. So, okay, so let's see. I'm getting that many of you kind of feel like there are some things that you didn't get to finish, you didn't get to accomplish as this new year is starting. You may be reflecting and looking ahead, looking forward. The divine is saying delayed. It may seem delayed, it's not denied. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, see the Queen of Swords again. For whatever reason, tempted to look at these. Six of Cups. All right, so there's some healing that needs to take place. There's some, you might be in this energy of reflection. This is an energy of reflection. It's moving forward. It's moving forward and also healing. It's reflecting. It's for some of you, it's also looking back, moving forward and looking back, moving forward, looking back, and elevating. Yeah, a lot of energy of elevation. So this is an energy of moving forward, looking back, and elevating. So that's what's going on with some of you. Some of you may actually feel like this Hermit here, where you still feel like you're in this energy of isolation. You're still very much to yourself. And again, the divine promised you your breakthrough is coming. Yep. And some of you, you know this. You don't need to be told this. Some of you, even if you're told this, you don't believe it. So take it as it resonates. My hope is that you do believe. That whatever you've lost, whatever you feel like you haven't accomplished, that you will, because there's new things that are promised to you. For some of you that feel isolated, this means that, many of you who actually feel like you were closed off, that this was a very interesting year for many of you. It's like you received a lot of blessings and you still are, in matters of relationship, yet you still feel isolated. You still feel like there's something missing here. Let's see about this Six of Swords energy that's showing up. See this energy of the Hermit. You've got someone who's reflecting, someone who's like really in this period of introspection, reflection. So this is an energy of reflecting back to move forward. Okay, and this energy of the Six of Swords is the moving forward. Okay. Yep. As we speak, this is an energy of moving forward. The divine wants you to know that you are moving forward. Whether or not you see it, whether or not you acknowledge it, you feel it. Some of you may feel withdrawn from this energy of this new year coming because you feel like you really haven't, there's no closure. You may feel like there's no closure here. And the divine is letting you know that you are moving forward. Okay, and whether or not you feel a sense of closure, it's okay, because there's new beginnings that are promised to you. Okay, it's this energy of knowing that You know, there's no set time. There's no set, you know, limit in terms of when you're supposed to do certain things. And the divine is saying, you know, to pay attention to the elements, okay, because that's going to be encouraging you in terms of how you feel regarding your accomplishments. You know, again, this new beginning that is being celebrated as this new year, the divine is letting you know that your new year begins, you know, and it moves according to the elements, according to nature. Okay, so we are currently within the winter solstice, and so technically we are still within this season. All right, right now you are still within this season of your life where you are accomplishing what you will. You are attracting to you what is meant to be yours. All right, so be careful of this energy that is surrounding us at this time, especially if you're chosen and you're awakening, and there's a lot that you have yet to learn about, you know, what's referred to as a Gregorian calendar. We're celebrating right now this new year that's coming. It's a Gregorian calendar. Okay, the chosen, the divine is letting you know to be cautious of, you know, this concept of calendars, and you know, that's something that the divine, especially for the chosen, because we kind of feel like we have to go along with how the, you know, the rest of the world does things. And the whole point of us moving forward is that we remove ourselves from those ways of being, from those mindsets. So you get to learn about this Gregorian calendar. And for some of you, this may resonate. For some of you, this may be a bit confusing. And it's really just because many of you have this notion that you are closing out a cycle for whatever reason. You feel like there's a cycle that's supposed to be closing out and you're entering into a new one because this new year is coming. Okay, and the divine is saying your new year is not the same as the rest of the world. So as a chosen seed, you get to know that your new year doesn't begin, you know, on the 1st. Okay, your new year doesn't begin on the 1st. Your new year goes according to the cycles of nature. And some of you, this is going to sound really like kind of bogus. And for some of you, this is really going to resonate. So take it as it resonates. Okay. And really, this is just the divine showing you what is happening, what is surrounding your energy at this time. You're moving forward, and at the same time, you're looking back. So those are some of these moments of reflection. You are in a moment of reflection at this time. You're really thinking, giving thought to a lot of different things. And some of you, this may actually make you feel withdrawn. And really take this new year concept and this new year energy and make it what you will it to be. This Ace of Wands is an energy of willpower. Make this new year what you will it to be, not what it is not what it is suggested of you. Okay, that's how you move forward. Okay, this energy of introspection, and the divine is saying to look deeper into this concept of new year, and will it to be what you want. Okay, what you will. Okay, so 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is an energy of you looking back. Okay, many of you, you're looking back looks like this. All right, many of you, your looking back looks like this energy of recognition, the star here. All right, in terms of looking back, what you're seeing is that your walk with the divine put you on this path of recognition. And it's like it happened simultaneously with your healing as well. What you found is that you began to be recognized for your healing. And many of you, this will resonate because you know that the work that you're doing brought you recognition, and you didn't do it for recognition. However, it brought you recognition because you found that you connected with a lot of different people who were encountering the same situation as you. You released a lot of burdens because you began manifesting the things that you will. Again, there's this energy of willpower. All right. Your burdens started becoming a lot lighter as a result of your willpower. Okay. The burdens also felt like an energy of grief, loss. Many of you actually still feel like, there was something that you lost. And some of you, it's not just a feeling. You actually lost something, someone. Many of you actually lost connection with a lot of different people, a lot of different places, things that you used to do. So this is part of the reason why many of you also feel isolated, because a lot of the things that you used to do, places you used to frequent, you had to. It's like there was no other choice but for you to give those things up so you can release burdens, release, these worries that you had, about people coming in your energy, that were not right. Some of this includes family. Some of this includes some community setting. Perhaps there's places that you used to visit, you used to frequent, that you no longer frequent, and you turned your back on these things. This Scorpios, I feel like this is a year in your review, looking back, looking forward, and looking back. Or should I say looking back to look forward? Okay, we'll see what the title's gonna be. All right, so you really turned your back on a lot of things that you used to frequent, and you had to do this for the greater good. Because turning your back on these things also gave you the perseverance and the drive to really focus and hone in on your skills, on the gifts that the divine has given you. And this also led to your healing. See, there's a lot of healing taking place here with this Six of Swords. This awakening that's happening in your life is causing a lot of healing to take place. And many of you get to know that this healing is mental, physical, and spiritual. Many of you actually noticed that, your body began feeling better. Perhaps your skin started feeling better, like you felt a lot stronger. You really you're moving towards this healing as a result of your awakening. And what you found is that, just as you received recognition for your healing, you're also receiving recognition from those who are healing as well. Okay? Those who are healing, and you're going to find that those same people that are healing are creating a soul tribe with you. All right. And this soul tribe, many of us are still really trying to get to know it. It's really just a connection that you have to a community of people, whether you've met them or not. It's this connection that you have. And for a fact, like, this is a family, your soul tribe, your family on earth that the divine has given you as this position of leadership, and someone who's seen as a wise, kind of like as someone who's bringing a stable life for themselves. People see you as a leader, someone who is awakening, someone who has awakened, someone who has experience a lot of trials, a lot of deceit, underhanded behavior. And the people that are healing, they're actually watching you. Okay, they're watching you. Whatever it is that you do in terms of work, you may or may not have some social media outlet. Some of you, perhaps it's a business where you may not even be seen on social media. However, there's something that it is that you're doing that is a part of your healing, that's also causing others who are experiencing the same thing, others who are going through their awakening process, it's causing them to heal as well. And there's something that the divine is doing as a result of all of this awakening, it seems like things are balancing out. The divine is, putting things back into perspective, creating this energy of balance, universally. 9, the Hermit. Success and victory. That's what's happening, because this Hermit it's alluding to the fact that many people are awakening. They're going through their ascension process. And this means that victory for one is victory for all. Okay. And many of you know this. And this energy that's coming forth is that the divine is reminding you that you are God in human form. And what you're doing is you are awakening, and you're awakening and strengthening the willpower of the human family. Many of you are doing this through some kind of outlet where you speak on some things, you're seen by others. Tell me more about this Hermit. This Hermit has a lot to say. This Hermit is also bringing good news in terms of what's coming towards you. You get to know that after a period of storms, after a period of isolation, there's really good news coming. Like, again, this energy of your biggest breakthroughs are really going to come after this period of isolation. This is a promise that's been given to you, and it's a promise that's going to be kept. All right, it is going to be kept. The divine wants you to know this, and many of you know this intuitively. Many of you also know that your breakthrough is going to come in the form of some type of divine union that many of you have been looking for. Marriage, a commitment, something that's going to put you in this position as the Hierophant here, that is very much spiritually awakened and knows. And you're also going to be, some of you take it as it resonates, someone that is going to be sharing this knowledge with others, because there are a lot of folks that have yet to awaken. And this energy of deep intuition, you're allowing whatever it is that you do, whether it's through your work, your creative endeavor, whatever it is that you do, you allow others to connect to that God self. Okay. And that's what's raising their willpower and creating balance back into their life. And it's really going to bring everything together. That's what this is about. Everything is going to be brought together. Okay, some of you are tapping back into this Queen of Cups energy, very much, nurturing your spiritual eye, working on and dedicating yourself, persevering in your craft in order for you to tap into your intuition. You're doing this on a daily basis. There's something that you do on a daily basis as the Queen of Cups that puts you in this energy. And it's like every time I cough, I feel like there's a strong aspect of truth that's being said. Continue to tap into whatever it is that you're doing. Persevere and do whatever you do with discipline. Continue to do it, because it is really connecting you and clearing out some things. Okay, the more you connect with the divine, the more that the trash, the toxins, the things that are not of this energy of elevation, the more that those things are released, and you become like this, this new beginning, like you become this new person. Okay, the more you tap into this, and you also are able to continually fight your battles. You have the backbone, you have developed that, especially over this year, that whatever you've been doing as this Queen of Cups here, it's given you the backbone and the persistence to continue to fight. And I'm also hearing the divine say that some of you are going to be tempted to feel as if, now that you've won, you can rest. Now that you've won, there's no more to do. This energy that's showing up here as the Nine of Wands, the divine is letting you continue to persist. All right. Now that you've won, you're going to be tempted to say it's time to rest. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Persist, persist, persist. Okay. Go after what you want. Because you're going to be getting it. You're going to be getting it. You saw the 10 of Pentacles show up. You're going to be getting it. There's going to be major causes for celebration, sudden unexpected blessings, incomes, wish fulfillment type of energy. Persist. Okay, anything else? Yeah, that energy is really strong. Now that you have won, you're going to be tempted to sleep. The divine says, stay woke. Okay, stay woke, stay vibrant, stay in this energy of, someone who can see ahead, that you can see that, there's a continual battle. Enjoy your winnings, and not to the point where you're not able to keep in mind that there's always a battle. Like you don't arrive, Scorpios. It's really always a path that you're always looking and sifting through things so that way you can elevate, because as long as you keep living, you're going to find out that there's always something to learn. Okay? All right. So let's see. Stay woke. That's what I keep hearing. Ooh, look how she came out. Yeah, my mother's house. Oshun has a word for you today. Ooh, Scorpios, you are blessed by the love and sweet honey and abundance and beauty. Oh, look, see, she showed up before she showed up. Look at her. This is her right here. She showed up before she showed up, and she shows up in many different forms. She can also show up as this queen of what is it, Queen of Pentacles too sometimes. Oh, speak of that. Thought I saw her somewhere. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha, deity of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself, allowing yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. You are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. Okay, that's a very important point, because now that you have won, you're going to be tempted to literally sleep. And this is the thing that a lot of folks don't know about Oshun. Oshun, as sweet as she is not to be messed with, because she has her own ways of taking care of business. Okay? You deserve to be loved in your language. You're worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I'm vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. I give love. I receive love. I am love. Look at that. You were blessed and are blessed with the love, and the sweetness of Oshun. You are entering this year with the goddess Oshun. You are entering this year with the goddess Oshun. Oshun is reminding you that you are love, that you are worthy of love, that all of what you have encountered within this past year, Okay, you haven't isolated yourself, turned away from things, and moving towards this new energy of joy, fulfillment, has been because of this energy of fearless love. You are not afraid to love yourself first, put yourself first, and therefore you will be experiencing love at its highest form. Oshun is reminding you that this coming year that you get to lead with the energy of love. All right? And it's a fearless love. It's not a love to be messed with. It's also a love that's putting you in this energy of this Nine of Wands. Okay, Oshun's love is a Nine of Wands type of love. It's a persistent type of love. It's a love that regardless of how tired you get, you continue to love yourself, and you will see the results by way of your perseverance. Okay, and that is the word of Mama Oshun. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, look at that, we're ending at 25. Okay, love, peace, and divine light.